Have you been feeling different lately, like there's an unexplained energy coursing through your body? You might be experiencing something called Kundalini Awakening. This video will explore 12 signs that suggest you're going through this powerful spiritual process. Kundalini is a form of divine feminine energy believed to rest at the base of your spine. When awakened, it rises through your body, activating each of your chakras and leading to profound changes in your life. Prana, on the other hand, is the life force energy that flows through all living things. As Kundalini rises, it increases the flow of prana throughout your body. Let's dive into the first sign: unusual sensations. Many people report feeling a tingling or warmth along their spine when Kundalini begins to awaken. This sensation can start at the base of your spine and gradually move upwards. You might feel as if there's a current of energy flowing through your body, sometimes gentle and sometimes intense. These sensations can occur randomly throughout the day or during meditation and relaxation practices. The energy flow isn't always constant. You might experience it in waves, with periods of intensity followed by calm. Some people describe it as a pleasant buzzing sensation, while others might find it uncomfortable at first. It's important to remember that everyone's experience is unique, and there's no right or wrong way to feel these sensations. As Kundalini energy rises, it can also cause spontaneous body movements. You might find your body swaying, your hands making unexpected gestures, or your spine straightening on its own. These movements are often referred to as kriyas in yogic traditions. They're seen as the body's way of releasing blocked energy and aligning itself with the rising Kundalini. The second sign of Kundalini awakening is intense emotions. You might find yourself experiencing sudden mood swings or feeling emotions more deeply than before. This heightened emotional state can be challenging to navigate at first. You might feel overwhelming joy one moment and deep sadness the next, without any apparent external cause. This emotional intensity is often accompanied by increased sensitivity to your surroundings. You might find that you're more affected by the energy of people around you, or that certain environments feel more overwhelming than they used to. This sensitivity can be both a gift and a challenge. On one hand, it allows you to connect more deeply with others and your environment. On the other hand, it might require you to be more mindful of the company you keep and the places you spend time in. The third sign involves physical changes. As Kundalini energy moves through your body, you might notice shifts in your appetite or sleep patterns. Some people find they need less sleep, but feel more energized. Others might experience periods of insomnia, followed by deep, restorative sleep. Your appetite might change as well. You could find yourself naturally drawn to healthier foods or feeling the need to eat less. Some people report sudden food sensitivities or aversions. Your body is going through a significant energetic shift, and these changes in appetite and sleep patterns reflect that. The fourth sign of Kundalini awakening is altered states of consciousness. You might start having more vivid dreams or even experience visions during meditation or relaxation. These dreams and visions often carry symbolic meanings related to your spiritual growth and personal development. You might also start feeling more connected to everything around you. This sense of connection goes beyond just feeling empathy for others. It's a deep, intuitive understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. You might find yourself looking at a tree or a flower and feeling a profound sense of oneness with it. This altered state of consciousness can also manifest as moments of expanded awareness. You might suddenly perceive the world around you with incredible clarity, noticing details you've never seen before. Colors might appear more vivid, sounds clearer, and you might feel as if you're experiencing reality on a whole new level. The fifth sign is increased intuition. As Kundalini energy rises, it often enhances your intuitive abilities. You might start sensing things before they happen, or knowing things without being told. This heightened intuition can manifest in various ways. You might find yourself knowing who's calling before you answer the phone, or having a strong feeling about a future event that turns out to be accurate. Your ability to understand others' feelings might also improve. You could find yourself picking up on subtle emotional cues that you previously missed. This increased empathy can help you connect more deeply with others and navigate social situations more effectively. However, it's important to note that this heightened intuition requires discernment. Not every thought or feeling is an intuitive hit, and learning to distinguish between intuition and regular thoughts or emotions is part of the growth process. The sixth sign of Kundalini Awakening involves spiritual experiences. You might start feeling a deep connection to the universe or a higher power. This connection often comes with a sense of awe and wonder at the vastness and complexity of existence. You might also begin to sense a higher purpose in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean you'll suddenly know exactly what you're meant to do. Rather, it's often a general feeling that your life has a greater meaning, or that you're part of something larger than yourself. These spiritual experiences can be profound and life-changing. They might lead you to question your beliefs and reevaluate your priorities. You could find yourself drawn to spiritual practices or philosophies that you previously had no interest in. The seventh sign is energy surges. You might experience sudden bursts of creativity or inspiration. Ideas might flow more easily, and you could find yourself full of enthusiasm for new projects or endeavors. These creative surges can be incredibly productive, but they can also be overwhelming if not channeled properly. You might also feel energized without any apparent reason. You could wake up feeling full of vitality even after little sleep, or find yourself buzzing with energy in the middle of the day. These energy surges are often accompanied by a sense of joy or excitement. It's important to find healthy ways to channel this increased energy. Physical exercise, creative pursuits, or spiritual practices can be good outlets. If not properly managed, this excess energy can lead to restlessness or anxiety. The eighth sign involves physical symptoms. As Kundalini energy rises, it can cause various physical sensations and symptoms. One common experience is headaches or pressure in the head. This is often described as a feeling of energy concentrating in the crown chakra, which is located at the top of the head. You might also experience digestive issues or changes. This could include temporary bouts of nausea, changes in bowel habits, or sensitivities to certain foods. These digestive changes are often seen as the body's way of clearing out old energies and adjusting to the new flow of Kundalini. Other physical symptoms might include tingling sensations in different parts of the body, especially the hands and feet. Some people report feeling heat or cold in specific areas, particularly along the spine or in the palms of their hands. It's important to note that while these symptoms are common in Kundalini awakening, they can also be signs of medical conditions. If you're experiencing persistent or severe symptoms, it's always wise to consult with a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying health issues. The ninth sign of Kundalini awakening is heightened senses. You might notice that your senses become more acute. Colors might appear brighter or more vivid. Sounds that you previously didn't notice might become more apparent. Your sense of touch might become more sensitive, and you might find certain textures more pleasurable or irritating than before. This heightened sensitivity isn't limited to the 5 physical senses. You might also become more aware of subtle energies around people or objects. You could start sensing the vibe of a room when you enter it, or picking up on the energy of the people around you more acutely. While this increased sensory awareness can be exciting and enriching, it can also be overwhelming at times. You might find yourself needing more quiet time or feeling overwhelmed in crowded or noisy environments. Learning to manage this increased sensitivity is an important part of the Kundalini Awakening process. The 10th sign involves changes in time perception. You might start experiencing time differently. Sometimes time might seem to speed up, with hours passing in what feels like minutes. Other times, time might seem to slow down, with a moment stretching out and feeling like eternity. You might also experience moments of timelessness, where you lose all sense of time passing. This often happens during meditation or deep contemplation, but it can also occur during everyday activities. These experiences of altered time perception can be disorienting at first, but many people find them profound and meaningful. These changes in time perception often come with a shift in how you relate to time in general. You might find yourself less bound by schedules and more able to be present in the moment. You could also develop a different perspective on past events or future possibilities. The 11th sign of Kundalini Awakening is a desire for change. As your energy and consciousness shift, you might feel a strong urge to make changes in your life. This could involve letting go of old habits, relationships, or beliefs that no longer serve you. You might find yourself naturally drawn to healthier lifestyle choices. This could include changes in diet, exercise habits, or sleep patterns. You might also feel compelled to declutter your physical space or simplify your life in various ways. New interests or practices might capture your attention. You could feel drawn to meditation, yoga, or other spiritual practices. You might develop an interest in topics like energy healing, astrology, or alternative medicine. This desire for change and growth is a natural part of the awakening process, as your expanding consciousness seeks new ways to express itself. The 12th and final sign we'll discuss is expanded awareness. This is perhaps the most profound and far-reaching effect of Kundalini Awakening. You might start seeing the interconnectedness of all things in a way you never have before. You could begin to understand how your thoughts and actions affect not just your immediate surroundings, but the world at large. This expanded awareness often comes with a deep sense of responsibility and a desire to contribute positively to the world. You might feel more compelled to act with kindness and compassion, understanding that every action has far-reaching consequences. You might also experience a sense of oneness with the universe. This isn't just an intellectual understanding, but a deep, felt sense of unity with all of existence. This can be a profoundly beautiful and transformative experience, but it can also be overwhelming as it challenges many of our usual ways of thinking about ourselves and the world. It's important to remember that Kundalini Awakening is a process, not a single event. These signs might appear gradually over time, or they might come on suddenly. You might experience all of these signs or only a few of them. Everyone's journey is unique. If you're experiencing some of these signs, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going through a full Kundalini awakening. Many of these experiences can also be part of general spiritual growth or personal development. However, if you're experiencing several of these signs together, especially if they're intense or persistent, it could indicate that Kundalini energy is becoming active in your system. It's also worth noting that Kundalini awakening isn't always a smooth or easy process. It can bring up challenges and difficulties as it pushes you to grow and evolve. Old patterns, beliefs, and traumas might surface to be healed. You might go through periods of confusion or uncertainty as your worldview shifts. If you think you might be going through a Kundalini awakening, it can be helpful to seek guidance from someone experienced in this area. This could be a spiritual teacher, a Kundalini yoga instructor, or a therapist familiar with spiritual emergence processes. They can provide support and help you navigate the challenges that might arise. It's also important to take care of your physical and mental health during this process. Eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring you get enough rest can help your body handle the increased energy flow. Grounding practices like spending time in nature, working with crystals, or practicing mindfulness can help you stay balanced. Remember, Kundalini awakening is ultimately a natural process of spiritual growth and evolution. While it can be intense and challenging at times, it also has the potential to bring profound positive changes to your life. It can lead to greater self-awareness, deeper compassion, increased creativity, and a more profound connection with yourself, others, and the universe as a whole. As you go through this process, be patient and gentle with yourself. Allow yourself time to integrate the changes you're experiencing. Don't rush the process or try to force experiences. Each person's journey is unique, and there's no right way to experience Kundalini awakening. It's also important to maintain a balance between your spiritual experiences and your everyday life. While these experiences can be profound and exciting, it's crucial to stay grounded and continue fulfilling your responsibilities. Integrating your spiritual growth with your daily life is an important part of the awakening process. If you're not experiencing these signs but are interested in awakening Kundalini energy, there are various practices that can help. Kundalini yoga, certain forms of meditation, and energy work can all support the awakening process. However, it's important to approach these practices with respect and ideally under the guidance of an experienced teacher. Remember, whether you're actively seeking a Kundalini awakening or find yourself unexpectedly experiencing these signs, this process is about growth, self-discovery, and expanding your consciousness. It's a journey of coming to know yourself and your place in the universe more deeply. As we conclude this exploration of the 12 signs of Kundalini awakening, take a moment to reflect on your own experiences. Have you noticed any of these signs in your life? How has your perception of yourself and the world around you been changing? Remember, awareness is the first step. By being aware of these signs, you can better understand and navigate your own spiritual journey. Whether you're experiencing a full Kundalini awakening or simply going through a period of spiritual growth, these experiences offer opportunities for profound personal development and expanded consciousness. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Kundalini, awakening, and the rise of Prana energy. If you found this information helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more content on personal growth and spiritual development. We'd love to hear about your experiences too, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember, your spiritual journey is uniquely yours. Trust your experiences, listen to your intuition, and don't be afraid to seek support when you need it. May your path of awakening bring you greater peace, joy, and understanding.